Okay, so now I'm going to work on my eyelids. So I'm going to create a new layer. Here's the thing about your lids. They're going to end up over your lashes, but it's easier to make them first. So I'm going to type it in as lid. I definitely don't want black eyelids. So I'm going to find something like my own skin tone that I've already used here. I'm be able to go get my brush. So this is a 5-point round. That's going to be huge. It does not really ever let me select basic. I don't know what the malfunction on that is for some reason. But I can go over here to at least the 3-point oval and use that one. So if I really want to be able to see it, I can do this. And do that. So that was really thin for me. So if I don't like that, I can go try the 5-point oval. So then, okay, I kind of like that a little bit more. And see, that is too thin for me. It naturally will curve itself a little bit, so you have to be aware of that. I'm not a big fan of doing these because I suck at them sometimes, but now it kind of covers at least part of my eyes, which in this picture, that was definitely going on and definitely happening. So there, I am good for my lids. And so then I'm going to go on to my lashes. I'm going to lock my lids here for a minute. I'm going to go create a new layer and do lashes. My lashes, I actually do want to be black. So again, 5-point oval, pretty big. Try this 5-point flat. Pretty curvy, but doable. But do I really have those big lashes? Nope. What I can do though is go over here to my lids, bring them above my lashes. So now see they've tucked under there. And then when I go and grab these lashes, hold on. When I try to grab them, I can bring them up, over, down, whatever I want. If they start creeping into the whites of my eyes, that's not good. But I can also select this one and get my 5-point flat and make it basic. So now I don't have, even though it's still tall, I'm not going to have as curvy of an eyelash. So that's up to me. If I realize, hey, I need to make my eyes a little bit smaller to be able to go and do that, because right now they're still pretty big on my face, it is okay to lock everything here and go back over here to my eyes. All I have to do is unlock it. Unlock each one of these pathways. So the trick here, if I will go and change that, I can see that right here is where my lashes really should be. So so then I know this is as big as the whites of my eyes really should be. So I can bring this one back up and see, yeah, it's way too big. And editing along the way is what you're supposed to be doing. I'm reflecting on the fact that I made my stuff too big. And we are not symmetrical, so we do not have to go and try to copy and paste all the time to make things the same. It's easier, but not required. What I do know, though, that this is the length of my eyelid, even if it's not the length of my eyeball. So keep that in mind. And I don't want gigantic eyes. I want ones that fit into my eye socket here. But I do want to make sure it matches on each side. And that's another reason why it's good to lock if you know you're not going to use it for the minute, so that you don't accidentally mess up. I still think this pupil's a little too big, or this eye color's a little too big. I just want to try to make sure my proportions are what they're supposed to be, because you don't want to have way too big eyes for what humans naturally have, or way too small of eyes, which I've been seeing a lot of. If I really want them to match, I can do Command C, Command V, go delete that one. And I can see here, it's kind of going over my deal here. And I can always go and make it smaller. There we go. Make it kind of there in the center, because that's where my eye was. There you go. See, it takes a little while, because patience, that's why I give you guys so much time in class. Okay, I think we're done for right now. I'll chill out on my eyeballs and not be so picky about them. And yes, there's little things about us that we definitely want to make sure we get right, but not everything has to be perfect. So we go over here to our pass here. Somehow I ended up with this on my lid. I don't want that. Not quite. So somehow I ended up with this being underneath here. We don't want that either. So I'm going to take this lash, or lids part here, and try to bring it up. So that it's its own spot here. That happens sometimes. But you do want your lid above your lashes layer anyway. So, going back to our lashes. Gonna take this paintbrush tool. And even though I can see that it's going underneath on the lights of my eyeballs, I'm gonna keep going. So I can move them here in a minute. The more I do, the more realistic it's gonna look. Even though all my lashes were over here, that does not look very good, obviously. So a lot of this is what looks good in the moment and when you're drawing. Because my face should mainly be my guide more than my Bible. So keep that in mind. Hold on. And we will come back in just a minute. Hold on, I got someone at my door. We'll come back. Hold on, guys.
Delivered our paper yet, and I'm sorry, I can't lift that box. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I got my thing going. I'm gonna pause this video so